So I just saw a video recently that just got posted by Strongman Personal Finance, and shout out to him. You guys know I'm a fan of his channel, definitely a supporter, and I watch his videos regularly. And he revealed some very interesting information about Tattooed Chef stock, and so I went ahead and did some research, and I just wanted to go ahead and share some potential red flags that I'm seeing with this company. So yesterday, Tattooed Chef, let me show you guys right here. It's on their website. So yesterday, Tattooed Chef filed an NT10K form with the SEC. This is basically a form companies file when they know they are not going to be able to submit their quarterly or annual report filings on time. And in this case, it will be the annual because this is the 10K form. Now, I do want to point out, I want to be fair. They're not the only company that did this. I looked at some other companies and I saw that Beyond Meat, Riot Blockchain, Marathon Digital, which those are two crypto mining stocks, Blink Charging, and a few other stocks that are very popular among retail investors did the same thing as well. So other companies are filing extensions. However, the problem that I have with Tattooed Chef is that this is the second quarter in a row that they've been late with filings, because remember, they had an earnings delay in November as well in their Q3 earnings report. And that caused some drama for the company during that time, and it turned into a big thing. And now we're seeing a second delay. And my only issue with that, I mean, I'm not going to act like it's the biggest issue in the world. It's not like their CEO did something illegal, but the fact that you're a company that people are putting their hard-earned money in and you don't even have a freaking accounting department, it just shows that your management team is clearly incompetent. You know, this is the second time in a row. And you would think that after what happened in November with the earnings report, you would think that management will say, okay, we got to make sure we do everything we could do to make sure that we file everything on time. And they still haven't done that. And in my opinion, that's just a little bit of a red flag. I mean, I can't think of any company that I own that has done this. I really can't think of any. None of the companies that I own or have owned for the last few years have ever, delayed their earnings report, especially 2 times in 1 quarter. So they're not delaying their earnings report as far as I know this quarter, but they are delaying one of their filings. So who knows? Who knows what that's going to turn into? But I just think people need to remember that when you're a shareholder, technically management works for you. They are supposed to be working hard on behalf of you to bring more value to the company so it can bring more value to shareholders. And it's management's job to keep you updated on how the business is doing. And for a business like this that's already kind of in hot water because it's a crappy growth stock and those stocks have fallen really out of favor, they're not doing themselves any favors. They're not helping themselves by continuously making these mistakes that any other company would never have any issues with. And, if you want my honest opinion, I just don't think Tattoo Chef's a good company. And I'm just giving my opinion here because I know that this is a very popular stock among retail investors. And I really just don't understand why. I mean, I'm not knocking anybody's, stock. I mean, if you truly believe in this company, you think it's going to bring you money, then fine. But if you want my honest opinion, I really don't see how a freaking food company, a vegan food company, is going to bring a nice return to shareholders. I already did a video on one of their earnings reports that we went over their growth. They're not growing that crazy. They're just not. I mean, they've expanded into a bunch of different stores, but that's not helping them in terms of revenue. Like their revenue is not growing anything alarming. The only thing they're doing is they're just getting in a bunch of stores, and it's like, okay, congratulations, you're in a bunch of stores. But I already told you guys, I really don't understand why anybody would invest in a vegan food company that sells food out of a grocery store. You might as well just invest in a grocery store. That I've always said this. It just makes no sense to me. And what's scaring me is the reason why I'm making this video is because I feel like a lot of people buy these crappy stocks because these YouTubers with big followings pump them. That's really what I think. I don't think people actually buy them because they actually did some research and determined, oh, okay, this is a wonderful business and I think this business will grow and make me a ton of money. I really don't think people did that. And that's what scares me. And that's why I make these types of videos, because we really got to get out of this habit as retail investors of just blindly following these YouTubers with 700,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers. Because, you know, I've talked about this several times. Just because somebody has a bunch of subscribers and they show you millions of dollars does not mean that they know what they're doing. They could have got that money from anywhere. I mean, hell, if you got 1 million subscribers on YouTube and you're getting a certain amount of views, it's not hard to make $1 million off YouTube revenue, off that ad revenue. It's really not. So don't be fooled by these YouTubers who show you these, you know, who have these big followings and show you all this money and got you investing in crap. You know, make sure you do your own due diligence and your own research, you know, and I'm sure some people are going to get butthurt, but I know for a fact that most people just blindly follow these YouTubers. And that's why a lot of people got crushed in 2021. And that's why I did it, because I didn't blindly follow these YouTubers. I made my own stock picks and a lot of them did well. And it's because I did my own research and things like this. For people who are investing in these companies, if you're truly investing in this company, not because of a YouTuber, but because you truly believe in it, then this has got to raise some sort of a red flag to you. It just has to. It really just has to. And you can't ignore what you saw in the earnings report too. Their latest earnings report was not very good. And I don't think this next one is going to be very good. And also, this company can easily be affected by the supply chain shortage. So that's not good. So like I said, I just don't understand. You're better off buying Costco or Kroger or something like that. It just makes much more sense. And so, yeah, those are my thoughts. I mean, I just had to get that out. That's how I feel. And I ain't apologizing for it. So there you have it. That'll go ahead and conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.